Juan-O's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold up a minute.
What up, though, y'all? What's going on? I guess the internet is buzzing with a few things, but what caught my attention today was this Beanie Sigel interview on Art of Dialogue. Now, Beanie Sigel was one of the rappers that I did think was tight in his time. I did mess with him real heavy. That's a fanatic. Check this out, though, man. He had a couple things to say about a couple of things, mainly, just check it out, man. You know how I go. He was on the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to them. Let's see.
Speaking of Bleak, right? Did you see where Dame said that he was writing for Bleak? Why didn't Bleak take over Rockefeller? And the reason why I'm asking is because I remember he opened up Volume 2. He was on the intro.
I'm for sure gonna give me one of these jogging suits, though. It's like, but it's everything they making green, though. Dang, what's up with that?
And there was a rumor around that album that was Jay's final album. So it looked like Jay had it all laid out for him to blow up.
I mean, I don't think Bleak wanted to take over. I don't think he had the ability to. Jay was writing a lot of his rhymes. So if Jay retired, that meant he was out of business as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that, Jay couldn't. If he's still making records, Jay can't retire. Jay was writing his records. Ask Bleak about it.
I mean, I guess all of us always suspected that Jay was helping Bleak with his rhymes, but I don't know if it made a bigger difference or not. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be little bro and shine.
But that was like Bleak. I'll put it like this: I could understand Bleak's loyalty to Jay because he had Jay as a ghostwriter.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Did he write for Bleak?
Yeah, did he write for Bleak?
Yeah, man. Of course. Jay helped Bleak out on a lot of shit. You can hear it.
Man, I don't know if
you just don't get it. Come with it. Fifth load of a slugs. The rest of you fit it. It's in Docky and the rock. Just pay attention. He always cheated for Bleak. He had to cheat for Bleak, especially if us three was on record together. Because if I ain't right there with Jay, too far behind him, come on, man. Bleak understood a chance. That's my brother. Bleak, no.
Maybe Bleak wasn't a rapper. Maybe he just got into it. Who knows, man?
He ain't write all Bleak shit, though. We ain't gonna do that, though. They ain't making it like he wrote all Bleak shit, because that's a lie. He ain't write all Bleak shit. He wrote enough, though. Especially the records when it was me, Jay, and Bleak.
Is it? Beans is a funny dude. I don't know if he complimenting, protecting, or dissing. He doing a little bit of all three, man.
To keep up, but yeah. Did I actually witness it or see it? No. No, I ain't never seen him sit down and like, yo, you gotta say it like this. But I know.
So how does that work? Because Jay, he don't write.
Right.
I don't know. I just know it was like, I don't know how he did it. I just know like Wiz doing a Dynasty album and every record that we all supposed to got on, it always was this me and Jay on the verse. And then one day I came in the studio, let's just say it was 5 records that was me and Jay and Bleak was supposed to be on them. And he wasn't on them like for weeks.
So this is speculative, huh? Look at me trying to defend Bleak. Man, success is to the individual. So like I got my list of things I wouldn't do. Could somebody write Juan-O a rap? No. You can write me a hook. Couldn't write me a rap. But that's on my list. You don't have to necessarily have that on your list. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's that. As long as we all standing on our own moral code and compass, you know how we get. As long as we all on man time, I can't hate you.
And one day I come to the studio and Bleak on 4 records. Damn, when you do them? So I wasn't there, so I don't know how they sessions went. But I know he had a little assistance. He got Hollywood. Bleak over there running Deuce.
Now, what that got to do with it, Beans?
Bleak in that Duce check. You feel me? So how that said he on the J. Bleak know what he was doing. You just gotta pay attention, man. Bleak, cool. That's my guy. Bleak, good. No matter what people say about Bleak music, Bleak don't never gotta make a record again. Bleak, cool. Bleak, good.
Everybody know Bleak hate that line more than anything. It's like, is he fucking with him, bro? Am I tripping or is he fucking with him? I might be tripping.
I'm the one on the food truck selling fish. Yeah, I'm good. Bleak good though. That's my brother. Him easy.
Duh. Philly is a funny place. Shout out to Bumblebee. Shout out to Big Will, all my people in Philly. Philly and Philly people is a funny place. You know I fuck with them. So I can never be judgmental. But then he comes back with this one. Well, hold on, no, that ain't the one though. That ain't the one though. Anyway, this is about to be a part 2. Sorry, out of dialogue. Oh shit. Anyways, y'all. So many different things that's been said about beans on the internet. Art of Dialogue did a good one on this one. So don't get mad at me, homie, but we bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta bring it back. Is this where we at? Yeah, this where we at.
So you would have went with Dame, but how you feel about the people that push that narrative and say that Jay held you back? Because I know you personally, you don't believe it, but break that down to the people. Why you don't believe that?
I mean, because you I don't know. The person that I am, I don't think one man could destroy another man's life. It's ultimately in your own decisions. You know, I had a lot of issues. Like
That's called accountability. He's being accountable right there.
I said, legal issues at the time. And, you know, my mind wasn't where I'm at now today. So if that's true, because I heard that, I actually seen a interview. Damn, what's his name? That's my man too. Comedian T. Kirkland.
All right.
Yeah, TK Kirkland. He made him comments on my platform.
Oh, he was doing an interview with you. He said on your.
What happened was on Rockefeller, I felt that Jay-Z, Beanie Sigel was the shit.
Yeah, he was fired.
And they would only let Beanie Sigel on.
Now TK ain't lying about Beanie being the shit, but TK from Jersey, he might be Philly partial. You know what I'm saying? No, let me quick.
They sell so many records. This came from an executive at Rockefeller, because I knew everybody, and they would only let Benny sell so many records, and that was it. And they wouldn't push it no more. But Benny, they would you couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z on Jay-Z's label, if that makes any sense. They wasn't gonna push you to that you couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z.
But some of y'all know that this whole Drake lawsuit, it's been exposed that sometimes labels like Rockefeller was inflating their sales through some of the smaller mom and pop company record stores. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. And then, like, being a Beanie Sigel fan, what I know is he would sell like 900,000. That's weird. It's almost like when you got a video on YouTube and it shoot up to 10,000 views and then just stop. You know something not right about that. And it's like how he do high first week numbers, make it all the way up to 900,000 and don't get the platinum. And I think this happened to Beans about 3 times. As a matter of fact, I think he got 3 albums that's so close to platinum, he could palm it. But they ain't platinum. Now, maybe with streaming, they went platinum. So it is some funny business in there somewhere. I just, I'm not going to just jump off the bridge and say, yeah, Jay's a hate. Well,
you couldn't sell more records than Jay-Z. But all you had to do was listen to Beanie Sigel. And Beanie Sigel was, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he said that. That was the first of me actually hearing that.
Mm.
Like, oh shit. Like I used to have questions like why every time my album dropped, Jay would drop right on top. He wouldn't let me breathe.
That's a fact. But y'all was both fourth quarter artists, which mean they was both dropping after October, after September rather. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right before me. Like I was always close, and I'm always thought like, damn, if a kid back then it was physical copies. So if you had $20, $20 that you saved up and you was gonna buy an album and it's under the same house,
Mhm.
Rockefeller between Jay and Beanie Sigel, you won't 9 times out of 10 you won't buy the Jay-Z album. I never understood that.
Damn, I was that kid, but I was a hustler. I bought both of their CDs. I remember I was taking a chance. I was taking a chance when I bought that The Truth CD, cause like the title track was an unusual title track for a spitter on a high fashion label. You know what I'm saying? But something about it, like man, I think this album gonna be the shit, and I bought it, and it was. I ain't buy Bleak first album. Auntie Lisa bought it. She was kind of about it. Cassidy got Auntie Lisa like that too. She ain't like that album either. Things. You bring up music, she gonna bring up both of them two albums and her disappointment with buying them fuckers too.
Every single album that I dropped, Jay dropped right on top of me. And it was like, damn, like to have in-house competition at that magnitude was crazy. Jay already the boss, but I always thought that like let me breathe. But to maliciously plot to hold me back, uh, I don't know, man. I don't,
Philly niggas is hilarious. You just explained a malicious plot to hold you back because these albums are slated. Back then, you can just drop an album like you can now. So it's already understood before we go into this quarter that you're dropping here and I'm dropping there. Now, it wouldn't be right on top. It wouldn't be right on top, but Jay was for sure dropping before his birthday. That's a fact. That's a fact. We might need to go look at some of the release dates. It wouldn't be right on top, but it would be a month or two after. Beans ain't tripping there. And back then, the album would take about at least 3 months, 4 months of being out, promoted. It be past the second video before it all the way starts to take off outside of the streets. So he do need that breathing time of a good 90 days before some in-house come out. Same producers and same team and all.
I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
There we go, Beans.
I mean, but
The
like
truth.
I said, Dame would know better than me
How you feel that?
because he part of making them executive decisions.
Hey, I wouldn't mind doing a crime with some niggas from Philly. At least I know that story gonna be real tangled and convoluted. We gonna get as honest as he been, he ain't answered a goddamn question. This nigga here, dog.
He a boss just like Jay was a boss. He was a part of that. He had to be a part of those decisions. So, Dame would know better than me.
And Dame then already said that Jay was a little bit of a hater when it came to some of the other artists. He had already expressed the problem with Cameron. He already expressed the thing with signing Nori, the thing with signing ODB, and everybody else he tried to bring to the table. He said he was gonna break some rules to sign Big L. So Dame then already spoke on this. I could never be a Jay-Z hater, but man, do that nigga got some ways. Hilarious. Anyway, though, that was a damn good interview by the Art of Dialogue with Beanie Sigel, man. I fuck with Beans. I heard he used some AI to sound like himself, but shit, in that interview, he kind of sounded like himself too. Hey, man, dig. My plug used to tell me, as long as you at the table, eventually you gonna get your hand. And man, you might have sat through ain't no telling how many bad deals, but you got staying power at that table. So that 1-2 hands that you get when you get a hand, you gonna make more, do more, accomplish more than everybody that done been getting hands that whole time, man. So what you need to be focused on is staying healthy, staying cool, staying sucker free, not reacting to BS, so you can stay at the table. Cause your hand coming. Shit, my hand coming. And that's what it is. On that note, we out this bitch. I that whole joking about him selling fish and shit. That shit was funny, but it wasn't funny. Beans found his thing. It ain't like you can't say he wasn't one of the best rappers ever. So he found his thing, man, and that's what we all gotta do. We all gotta find our thing. In a minute, he probably gonna be on the road with his truck and his recipes. Who knows? But he found his thing with his own stamp that belongs to him. And that's what we all got to do. You know, money gonna come. All you got to do is be good at something. Really, all you got to do is be stationary. Money gonna pass you. You just reach out and grab some like them old school shows. But we all get our shot. You just gotta recognize it. We out.